Right, Jason, welcome back. Part 2, video 2. Understand you've been a very, very busy boy because I've got your calendar in front of me. So tell me what you've been up to.
Do you know what? I feel like the last 2 weeks have rolled into one. So we're just on our way to Liverpool Street. Our office is literally just round the corner from there. I've been all over the shop. If I look back from last Friday before, I was in London for the day. I had a couple of brand meetings over the weekend where I visited Adidas and Puma, which was cool. And then, where did I go from there? I then the thing is, mate, it's hard to say sometimes because I'm always meeting clients at most days. So where I would go to say is I've been to Wembley twice. So I watched England, Switzerland at Wembley, which was cool. I went to England, Ivory Coast, which was just as cool. We actually had a couple of young lads that were ball boys at the games, a couple of England internationals, which was wicked. One of which we're actually doing a new contract for with a brand at the moment, so looking forward to do that. Following on in the week, my weeks are never structured. So I've been to Birmingham a couple of times where I've been with a few football clubs in the Midlands, which is what I tend to go around that area fairly frequently, always had good relationships around that area, and catching up with clients, meeting a couple of parents, which I need to do. Football clubs are always within my calendar. If I know I'm going somewhere, I'll always sort of try and act as if I'm, you know, in certain places, which I normally am, and my day will then get structured through there. So I have a general structure and then move on from there. So that was the week generally. And then Friday morning, I headed off to meet my partner out in Portugal. We were taking a couple of scouts out there from Premier League clubs. And yeah, really, really nice weekend actually. It's different now. So a lot of the clubs now leading towards the summer have done loads of video work on the players that they want to go and get. So where before we'd take quite a lot of clubs out to certain markets, it's the other way around now. They're doing a lot of video and then coming. So looking, you know, we're now towards the end of the season. So we brought 2 clubs out there, which was great. They met my partner. I've been with him for a long period of time. I'm sure you'll see how he operates at some stage. So Friday night, Braga, Benfica was wicked. Really, really cool actually. For me, 2 of the best clubs in that league specifically. So for us as English representatives, it's good to go and see the levels. I hadn't been out there live for a couple of months. So for me, it's nice to see sort of top clash there. So that was Friday evening, which was, I've forgotten the time of the kickoff, but anyway, it was cool. Leading on to Saturday. Saturday morning, bit of time to myself, so I managed to get myself training because I've got the marathon soon. And I'm a fat geezer, but anyway. And then we actually went to a second league game. So the company that I work with, their scouting network is fantastic. Along with ours, we sort of head together and we recommend players, etc. So we were looking at a player in the second league. So the first game we went to was Ferenc, where the player was playing, versus Academica. That was the first one, 2 o'clock. Got in a car, had a little coffee stop, and then went over to a 6 o'clock and then an 8 o'clock. So we done Famalicão in the evening versus Boa Vista, and then in the afternoon we done Arouca versus Gil Vicente, which was great actually. Really, really nice stadium set in the mountains, really cool. And I'm blessed because, you know, we're always sitting in the nice areas of the club, so that was cool. Bit of time on Sunday, so we walked around Porto, went to my partner's office, showed the guys around, and then had a 6 o'clock kickoff, which was Gimenez versus Modiense at Modiense. Anyway, so that was that. Lucky enough for me, up at 3:30 a.m. the next morning to head back to London. A bit of time in the office, and then I was off to watch one of my clients at the Emirates, which was Arsenal versus Man City. So that was really, really cool to come back and do that. Once again, see the different levels is always nice. Took one of my young lads with me. There was quite a lot of people there, which was nice. and the boy bagged, so good news. And then honestly, we've followed on from there.
So Jace, as I know, some people may not know it, you're a massive golfer, ultra competitive, always, and always want to win. So yeah, tell us about your golfing.
I'm useless at the moment because I can't play, but managed to get down to the London club last week. I'm not playing any social golf at all anymore, as you'd imagine, as you know, and but I am playing with clients when I can. So sometimes it's a good way to go and meet people, which is great, especially COVID previously, which was really good. And what a way to spend 4 hours with your client. Really nice actually, because you can't go anywhere, can you? So 4 hours of catching up is, especially the ones that do play golf, is the perfect place. So I really try to make time for that. So yeah, managed to get over to the London club, which is awesome.
So you touched upon that, not all of your clients are golfers.
No.
So how do you spend your time with the guys that don't play golf, for instance?
Yeah, I mean, I think I should have a gold card at Nando's for starters, because that's where most of the younger lads like to go. And then I need to make sure I'm doing deals for the older lads, because they want sexy fish or Hakkasan. So a bit of both, to be honest. Some of them come to the office, but in an industry where you've got clubs all over the country, 9 times out of 10 you're going to them. And you know, whether you're making prospect calls, or you're looking after clients, or you're chasing people, meeting directors, you know, for me, I've always been a get up and go type of person. If someone's around that day, oh, listen, I'm there. Whether it's Manchester, Newcastle, Sunderland, Birmingham, London, I'm more than happy to do it. And then normally around certain areas, I can get in my diary seeing my clients. My clients know how I am. You know, it's me. So for me, I can ring them up. I have a really good relationship with most of them. Well, I'd like to think all of them, but obviously we've got lads that are looking after certain lads as well. So that's obviously very helpful, because you can't be everywhere. Look, most of the time we're sort of looking to go with them, but that can be lots of different things. You know, even sometimes I go to the gym with the lads, or sometimes I play golf with the lads. Sometimes it's a serious meeting with a family, go around a house, or in the office you have certain things, you know. So very different, to be honest. It's a wide perspective of what we do.
Again, not a lot of people know this, and I think it's something we should talk about, because it's a big life moment for you. Mm-hmm. You also have been for a scan last week, haven't you, Jason?
Indeed I have.
And would you like to tell us about that?
She's doing my brain in. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I'm going to be a father. First child. Very nervous about it actually, because I feel like I have my own children in my industry, because I do feel that that's how it is. You know, I have a lot of, you know, young people come to me for advice and, you know, that sort of thing. So I've really got a grasp of looking after young people generally, because that's the work that I do. But this is a whole new ball game. So nervous is the best way to describe it.
A good little insight into what's happened in the last couple of weeks and going forward. So yeah, thanks for your time once again.
Thank you.
And
Next up,
we'll see you at the next one, I suppose.
Top man.
And where can people find you?
maxsportsmi.com.